Hello everybody, Naughty Nana Does here. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that chemical spill and that train derailment down in East Palestine, Ohio. I got my information from an organization called Letters from an American, written by Heather Cox Richardson, and she's going to talk, and we're going to talk about the National Transportation Safety Board, or NTSB, as it will forever be named in this article. NTSB/gov/news/press releases, and Politico.com, as well as Newsweek.com. That's where the information came from. So anyway, James Comer, who's the House Oversight and Accountability Chair, the Subcommittee on Government Operations and Federal Workforce, Pete Sessions, and 19 other MAGA Republicans thought that they were going to own the libs and sent a letter to Pete Buttigieg, because they don't think he responded very well or timely to the train derailment in East Palestine. Now, they were talking about, they wanted a preliminary report that the National Transportation Safety Board have, and they were demanding that Pete Buttigieg give them all the documents about the investigation so far, even though it's not even part of the Transportation Department. So it's out of Pete's hands, folks, just saying. Now, the NTSB is actually an independent agency that's part of the government, but not part of the Transportation Department. They investigate civil transportation accidents and investigating hazardous material spills during transport. So it's purposely not part of the Department of Transport, so it can make sure that the investigations are totally unbiased, which is a good thing, just saying. Now, the train derailment happened. This is what happened. Here's the timeline, okay? The derailment happened at 8:54 p.m. The NTSB arrived a few hours later and held a press conference the next afternoon. 9 NTSB investigators and 4 engineers are involved in the review, and they're looking at all the footage and all the rest of the stuff. They interviewed staff and examined the recorder, you know, like the black box on an airplane, that thing? Yeah, and they're examining all that. Then the EPA was on site just 5 hours after the crash, and have 6 staff and 16 contractors still on site since the derailment. Now, the Department of Transportation has 2 agencies, the Federal Railroad Administration and the Pipeline and Hazardous Material Safety Administration. That's who's under Pete Buttigieg. And they have sent 10 folks to help the NTSB investigate. So I'm thinking there was timely everywhere in this thing. Now, this is not in any way about the derailment. Yeah, it's not anything. They're not even talking about the derailment or anything. They're just trying to stick it to Pete Buttigieg because everybody's going, oh, yeah, it's them Dems that did that. But it seems to be their own lack of knowledge of either what agencies work with who, and most obviously which agencies don't work with who, or who are under the umbrella, let's put it that way. Okay, it's their lack of knowledge of how the different agencies work, or they just want to make a holy show of this for the rabid base. Just saying. But anyway, another example of weaponizing the government, in my humble opinion, and they're lying to their followers. Buttigieg replied to that letter, and this is just priceless. He said, I am alarmed to learn that the chairman of the House Oversight Committee thinks NTSB is part of our department. NTSB is an independent, brackets, and with good reason. Still, of course, we will fully review this and respond appropriately. So anybody that doesn't think that this has been, it's been coming off the rails and everything else, they've been there since day one. Every friggin' agency. The EPA showed up and everything else, and it wasn't because Biden sent them or DeWine asked for them. They just did it because of the mess that they're in. So now they're trying, Ohio's got 2 sites that have been approved to take the wastewater and the soil and all the rest of stuff and have it stored in safe containment. So that's all I'm just saying. You do a good job there, Pete Buttigieg. Naughty Nana loves you. Be good, be safe, take care of you. If you like the video, thumbs up. If you like your family and friends, share it with them, please. And also, subscribe to my channel. Love to hear what you got to say. Mwah. Love you lots. Be good, be safe, be good to you. Love ya.